if whenever you increase budget on meta ads and you try to scale in volume, but your CAC increases and your margin compresses and you just end up not being profitable anymore, then it's very likely that you are in what we call the direct response doom loop. And here are some symptoms to being in a direct response doom loop. Your CAC rises when you scale, and your ads just target bottom of funnel audiences as of now. They just speak to people that already have context and awareness of what you're selling. You need a lot of promos to sell. You need to run sales offers to be able to sell. If not, you end up not hitting your sales targets. And you don't have any brand advantage. That means you pretty much have to charge the prices that are reasonable, because people will not pay extra just because they want your logo on the product. Well, if this resonates, then you're probably in the direct response doom loop. And the way to get out of it is extremely hard. It's really, really difficult, but this is the way to do it. Now, the reason why it's so common to fall into this doom loop is that when you start to scale on Meta, so what is happening is Meta will always give you the lowest hanging fruit, so the ones that are easiest to convert, right? So if you spend, let's say, $100 per day, you will start with just all the people here that maybe have already been to your website. Maybe they've just shown interest for whatever your ad is about recently. They're just showing behavior and have data points that indicate to Meta's algorithm that they're very likely to buy whatever you're selling in the next few days, right? So these are the people you will start with, and you will probably have an amazing ROAS when you start running ads to these people, because it's not really that much about your ads. It's just like these people are extremely, extremely relevant. But if we want to spend more, we run out of these people, right? So now we spend 100 per day. So 100 per day, right? Let's say we want to get to spending 1,000 per day. And now we're targeting this part of the funnel. Obviously, it's a transitional phase, but now we're targeting these people here, right? These people have less context to what you're selling. There's less data points indicating that they're likely to buy in the next few days. So here you actually need to sell a little bit more. You need to be pretty smart about your marketing. So if you see the brands that are doing like really, really heavy volumes, Grunes is one example, going to their ad library and look at how much educational type of top of funnel ads they're running. They're trying to go after people that are beyond the funnel and get them into the funnel. And the only way to do that is to educate them. They need to let them know that they do have a problem. Then they need to let them know that there is a solution. And then they need to sell them on their specific solution. So when you start scaling, you need to understand that the types of ads that got you to a high, nice, profitable ROAS here is not the same that will get you that ROAS at this level. And most likely you will not be able to get that same ROAS when you're scaling. There's going to be more pressure on these people as well. There's more brands trying to get to these people. The CPMs and the price of advertising to these people will be of a certain size, and that will also affect how profitable you can keep the funnel. So likely you will not be able to operate with the same ROAS that you had here, but as long as you're above break-even ROAS, at some point the volumes will make up for your OPEX, your operational expenses, which will still make the bottom line amount better, even though the ROAS and marketing efficiency ratio is not as good when you start to get up here. So totally normal. And what you need to do here is at some point, you need to be able to get them in and sell them on your brand. And this is where you need to start to kind of shift your setup when it comes to your marketing. Because in the beginning, you probably spend 100% on very easy ads, very bottom of funnel ads, probably a lot of statics, just showing the product and an offer, maybe just showing some simple videos of your product, just really salesy stuff. But if you want to really build a brand and you want to be able to sell because your brand actually has credibility and some brand equity, you need to start to tell stories and build narratives around your unique brand and why that is better, why that reinforces an identity or an aspiration they have, whatever it might be. You need to spend at least 70% of your marketing on brand. It means telling stories, doing collaborations, creating associations between your brand and an aspirational creator, influencer, a known person, known event, whatever that is. Creating associations is a quick way, right, to build a brand. And then 30% will still be on promotions and sales and getting the bottom of funnel, getting them to actually convert. So I'll put POF here, but this is the structure you need to have. Another reason why it's so hard to get out of the direct response doom loop is that initially when you do this, it will be a very long delay before this really starts to pay off. Because this pays off immediately, but you're only converting the people that are in the bottom of funnel audience. So you will run out of those. So you need to be able to delay the payback for the brand building. And that is why it's almost impossible to get out of the direct response doom loop, but it is possible. And you can do this gradually. You can do this in a transition phase. So take some of what you're making here and reinvest it in brand and do that gradually. And at some point you will have a better setup. And even if you cut your marketing budget for a while, because you have a strong brand, People will still talk about it. They will come back, they will buy from you, and they will pay extra. Maybe you can increase your prices as well because now you have some proper brand equity. So hopefully you find this valuable. If you did, follow this page.